Hi guys, and welcome to my YouTube channel, or welcome back if you've been here before. My name is Nikki and I'm so glad you have clicked on this video. Today's video is my everyday makeup routine. Before I started YouTube, this was a look I always knew I wanted to create. I love makeup and this is something that I know so well. So without further ado, let's get into the video. Okay, so I've had a shower, hair's all ready, I'm dressed, so obviously I don't want to get this all ruined, so I always just pin my hair back with a headband which has these cute little ears on it from Kmart, and that's just to keep my hair back. And yeah, because I've had a shower, my face is all clean, so I'm just going to go in with this coconut oil body lotion by Palmer's. I love it as a face moisturizer and it's like the only thing I've got in the house at the moment. So I just go in and rub that all over my face so it's nice and moisturized. So once I've done that, I'll also go in with a Nivea lip balm just to try and moisturize my lips now, because I don't like to put it on just before I do my lipstick because I find it doesn't stay as well. And just one more thing to make sure I'm all moisturized, so then I go in with a toner water from Lush. I'm not going to try and pronounce it, but this is what it looks like. I just spray that all over. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with a primer. So this is the Model's Preferred Perfect Canvas Mattifying Primer. Nearly out and it's not what I would usually like to use. I prefer to use a primer by e.l.f. but I'm all out. So just going to go straight in with foundation. So I like to start with my foundation first and then I can touch it up later if I get eyeshadow all over my face or something like that. So I'm using the Maybelline Fit Me Matte Poreless in the shade 115. This is my favorite foundation of all time. I absolutely love it. So I'm just going to put it on with my Real Techniques buffing brush and then I'll blend it out with my beauty blender. And another reason why I love this foundation, it's just so buildable, so it's absolutely perfect for every day, but you can also use it to do your makeup if you're going out or something, so just my favorite. So I usually go in first with the buffing brush just to sort of spread the foundation all over my face, just make sure I've got it everywhere, and then I've got my damp beauty blender and I'll just blend it out and make sure it looks a bit more fresh and even coverage and just how I like it. Okay, so that's my foundation all done. Next I'll like to sort of go in with my brows, just sort of even them out a little bit. So first I just use my Eco Tools Lash and Brow Groomer. It's filthy, I know, I hate cleaning brushes, and so I'll just go along and brush my brows out first. I hate doing my brows so much. Absolutely least favourite part about doing makeup, because I've got horrid eyebrows. I need to get them waxed as well. So then I'll go in with the Colourpop Brow Pencil in the shade Dope Taupe. And so it's just got a spoolie on the end as well, which I'll just use to brush out first before I go in with the colour. I usually use this tool in combination with the brow gel. Just looks like that. But for an everyday routine, not so much. I would usually just use this. Okay, so let's just sort of just make them a little bit darker. I hate doing eyebrows, so I don't put as much time and effort into them as I probably should, but they look better than they did, and they exist. So next I like to go in with eyeshadow, but first I just prime my lids with the Superstay 24 Hour Concealer by Maybelline in the shade Light. And I know you're not supposed to, but it just covers those horrid, ugly little veins. So it's just the smallest little bit on each eyelid. And blend it out with the Beauty Blender again. Okay, so for my eyeshadow, I love, love, love this palette. I was not expecting to love it as much as I do. But this is the Femme Rosa She eyeshadow palette by Colourpop. Oh my god, the colours are amazing. I absolutely love it. They're just such perfect everyday shades. I cannot rave about this anymore. So if you're going to get yourself one eyeshadow palette, definitely get yourself this one. So for today, I'm probably just, obviously, just keeping it very, very natural. So I'm just going to go in with the top shade up here. Okay, so once I put that shadow all over, by the way, that was with the Real Techniques medium eyeshadow brush. I'll then go in with the Real Techniques shading brush, and I'll just go for, I'll just use this second shade in here, which is a very, very light pink. And again, just all over the eyelid. So with the first shade, I generally try and go out a little bit further so it just peeks out from underneath this shade. And then finally, I just use the Real Techniques Essential Crease Brush, and I just go in with the top highlighting shade just in the top corner here. And I'll just use that in my crease and in my inner corner. So overall, just left with a really light pink eye look, which I love. It's so natural, my favorite. So then to just catch any fallout, which doesn't really happen with this palette, which is why I love it, I just brush off with my foundation brush. So next I go in with my actual concealer. Again, the same Maybelline Superstay 24 Hour. And I just make triangles under my eyes to cover up any imperfections under there. And if I've got any blemishes on my skin, I'll also do that. Well, cover them up. But I'm pretty happy with my skin at the moment. And just blend it out with Beauty Blender. now I'm just going to use my bronzer to do some really light contouring. Not too great at it, so that's why I just use the bronzer. So I'm going in with my Real Techniques contour brush. And by the way, the bronzer I'm using is the Dream Sun Bronzing Powder by Maybelline. And just in the usual places, cheekbones, forehead, jawline. And then I'll just blend it out with my Eco Tools blush brush. Yeah, Eco Tools blush brush, and I'll just blend that all out now. This just really helped bronze up my face overall, but give it a little bit more shape because totally round. I'd usually probably go in with a mascara now, so I'm currently using the Maybelline Lash Sensational Full Fan Effect Mascara. To be honest, it's an average mascara. I usually use the Too Faced Better Than Sex, but I cannot get the lid off at the moment, so I'm going to have to pick some up when I'm in Melbourne, but for now this will do. Okay, so I've got my mascara on. I'll probably go in with a little bit of highlight, so I'm using Flexitarian by Colourpop. Just really light. This is an everyday makeup routine, not going out, so this is so light. Just a little bit, and this is on my highlight brush from Sports Girl in Rose Gold, and I love it. It's just on my cheekbones. Honestly, I don't notice much of a difference, so I don't really know why I do it, but it just makes the look feel a bit more complete even if I can't really notice a difference. So finally, I'll just clean my lips up a little bit with the Mint Tulips Lip Scrub from Lush. And this thing's fantastic. So then I go in with a colour by Colourpop. This is the shade Sunday, and it's just my lips colour. This is such a natural pink. I use it all the time. So that's my everyday makeup routine if it's an everyday sort of seeing people I know, going to uni type situation. Thank you so much for sticking around this long.